As the years pass, a woman's body begins to speak in a different language, slower, softer, and one that asks to be listened to with patience. Things that once felt familiar in your 30s or 40s may no longer bring the same comfort in your 60s or 70s. It's not that your body has grown weak, it's simply entered a stage where it needs to be treated with gentleness and respect. Many older women have shared that touching or caring for their own bodies makes them feel embarrassed, as if such things are meant only for the young. But in truth, intimacy with yourself is a vital part of both emotional and physical health. It helps your hormones stay in balance and nourishes that quiet sense of aliveness, connection, and self-love that every woman deserves to feel. Still, at this stage of life, there are things we should understand because not knowing them might cause our bodies small injuries or moments of imbalance. So today, let's walk together through 5 things older women should avoid when caring for themselves in this intimate way so that it becomes a gentle ritual of peace, not a habit that leaves the body tired or strained. And if you find a piece of yourself in these words, leave a small note for others who might be listening quietly. Who knows, your voice might be the softness someone out there needs tonight. Mistake number 1 that many women tend to overlook is forgetting to empty their bladder before caring for themselves. It may seem like a small thing, but at this age, it's the small things that protect your body's peace and comfort. When we were younger, we could be spontaneous, even a little careless. Our bodies were strong, resilient, and forgiving. But after menopause, the pelvic area and bladder are no longer the same. The muscles that once supported everything have softened, and the urethral lining has become thinner and more delicate because of the drop in estrogen. Just a bit of pressure during moments of arousal can cause urine leakage or worse, lead to mild inflammation, burning, or that heavy feeling in the lower abdomen. There is nothing shameful about this. It's simply your body's gentle way of saying, please, let me be prepared before being loved. If we ignore that whisper, the body quietly endures discomfort. Each time we reach for relaxation, we instead find tension, hesitation, or worry when truly, just one small habit could make everything feel safe and pleasant again. Think of urinating beforehand not as a secondary step, but as the opening ritual of self-love. It clears the urinary path, allows the pelvic floor to relax, and helps your mind let go so you can feel fully present. Sometimes, these little inconveniences are simply reminders to slow down. Self-care isn't something to rush through, it's a moment to connect, to feel, to breathe with your body. So before you begin, pause for a breath. Inhale gently, exhale softly. Empty your bladder, cleanse yourself, and return to your body with calm presence. A habit so small, yet it reflects a woman who knows how to love herself with maturity and understanding. Because caring for yourself isn't about getting it done, it's about giving time to what truly matters: safety, ease, and tenderness toward your own being. Mistake number 2 that many older women often make is loving their bodies the same way they once did: too rough, too fast, or too dry. Those habits may have felt natural when your body was full of youthful energy, but now, after the changes that come with menopause, they can make your most delicate areas sensitive, sore, or unbalanced. As hormone levels drop, the skin in that area becomes thinner, the nerves more finely tuned, and natural moisture not as abundant as before. A single hurried motion, a firm touch, can cause your body to tense, not from shame, but because it's trying to protect itself. If you've ever thought you've lost the feeling, perhaps your body is simply asking for a new rhythm, one that's slower, softer, and guided by breath. This is not a loss. It's a new way to rediscover your feminine essence: gentle, deeper, more aware. Avoid quick or dry movements. Prepare your body with a natural, safe, fragrance-free lubricant. Don't hesitate to use what helps you feel at ease. Choosing comfort isn't weakness. It's wisdom and respect for your body's needs. And when you begin, let your breath lead your hands. Don't rush to finish touch with curiosity, with tenderness, with love. True pleasure doesn't come from speed. It comes from being fully present in every small, mindful movement. When you slow down, your body no longer withdraws, it opens, like a flower meeting the morning sun. The sensations don't disappear. They become deeper, warmer, and more real. And in that gentle moment, you're not just touching your skin, you're touching the part of yours that has lived, endured, and still carries the quiet beauty of being alive. Mistake number 3, that many women fall into is overlooking the small messages their bodies are trying to send. Changes like dryness, mild itching, or discomfort when touched are often brushed off as just part of getting older. But these are not things you have to simply accept. They're your body's quiet way of saying, I need a little more care right now. After menopause, estrogen levels drop significantly. The vaginal tissues become thinner, more delicate, and more reactive. Even a strong soap, a perfumed body wash, or the wrong kind of lubricant can cause irritation or mild inflammation. If these small discomforts go unnoticed, they slowly build into deeper pain, and over time, that pain can make you lose your natural sense of connection with your own body. At this age, the body speaks softly. It no longer cries out with sharp pain. Instead, it whispers through light dryness, a faint burning, or that gentle heaviness after sitting for too long. But because so many of us have learned to endure, to put our needs last, those whispers often go unheard. Pause whenever something feels different, even in the smallest way. A new scent, a change in texture, a hint of discomfort, or a bit of swelling. They are all ways your body says, please, let me rest. Don't push through. Don't tell yourself to bear it just a little longer. What seems small to could become something your body must heal from for a long time. If you need to, see your gynecologist. Ask questions. Let yourself be guided gently. Seeking help is not weakness. It's a sign of deep respect for the body that has carried you this far. This body has been with you through everything, carrying life, working, loving, enduring. Now it asks only one thing: listen when it whispers. Because when you listen, you don't just heal the body, you reconnect the quiet bridge between body and soul. You remember that you are still alive, still capable of feeling, and still worthy every bit of tenderness in this world. Mistake number 4, that many older women often overlook is using products or tools that are no longer right for a body that's changing. As we age, the skin becomes thinner. Its natural protection weakens, and what once felt perfectly fine in younger years can now cause redness, dryness, or mild irritation. Many women continue their old routines using scented oils, body lotions, or perfumed soaps, not realizing that after menopause, low estrogen levels shift the vaginal pH, making the tissues far more sensitive to alcohol, fragrances, and synthetic additives. Sometimes, just one use of the wrong product can cause irritation that takes weeks to heal. The same goes for the tools or aids we may use. Not everything that looks harmless is truly safe. An object with a rough edge, a hard surface, or one that hasn't been properly cleaned can create tiny scratches invisible to the eye, but the body feels them and quietly bears the strain. At this stage of life, healing takes longer. Even small irritations can linger and lead to deeper fatigue or infection. Remember, your body no longer needs strong stimulation. It needs safety and kindness. Choose products made for sensitive skin, unscented, chemical-free, is gentle. If you use a lubricant, pick one that's water-based and mild, and stay away from those that heat up or tingle. Changing what you use isn't troublesome. It's a way of listening to your body as it moves into a new chapter. Your body has carried you through so much childbirth, work, love, endurance, and care. Now it deserves to be treated with the same tenderness it once gave to everyone else. Treat it like an old, kind friend. Touch it with respect. Care for it with purity and gentleness. Because after a lifetime of giving and caring, it deserves to rest, to feel safe, and to be loved softly, just as it has always loved you. Mistake number 5, that many older women often overlook is touching themselves right before bed without giving the body time to unwind. Many believe it helps them fall asleep more easily, but in truth, timing matters just as much as the act itself. After reaching climax, the nervous system begins to relax, but your hormones and blood circulation are still highly active. If you lie down immediately, the body hasn't yet cooled down. Blood continues to flow strongly into the M-plane, the pelvic area, causing a sense of heaviness or tension, and sometimes making your sleep light or restless. For women who've given birth or gone through pelvic surgery, remaining still right after self-stimulation can make the pelvic floor muscles tighten, leading to dull aches, or that heavy feeling the next morning. Remember, just like after gentle exercise, your body needs a cool down filled with tenderness. After caring for yourself, don't rush to drift into sleep. Sit quietly for a few minutes. Take a deep breath in and exhale slowly. If you can, stand up and walk a little. Have a small glass of warm water, allowing your blood flow to return to balance and your hormones to settle softly. It only takes a few minutes, but those few minutes help your body shift gracefully from arousal to calm. Like a lake after a windy afternoon, it needs a little time for the surface to become still again. Let your heart, your breath, and your body slow together. Let your energy settle gently and let yourself drift into sleep like a quiet stream easing through the night. Your body will thank you because instead of pushing it, you chose to move with its natural rhythm. And when morning comes, you'll feel lighter, your mind more peaceful, and your sleep deep, warm, and whole, like the soft embrace of peace itself. When we were young, we loved our bodies for how they looked on the outside. But after many seasons of life, we learned to love them through understanding and through gratitude. Caring for yourself is not something to be ashamed of. It is a sacred act of being alive. It reminds you that you are still here, still feeling, still worthy of the quiet intimacy that life continues to offer. At this age, your body doesn't need to be perfect. It only needs to be heard. Every breath, every touch can become a small ritual of healing if done with gentleness and respect. So don't rush. Don't compare yourself to who you once were. Your body today isn't weaker. It's simply wiser and asked to be loved with more care, more tenderness, more patience. If these words have touched your heart, share a few gentle thoughts below. Your story might be the reminder another woman needs that she, too, has the right to love her body just as it is. And if this is your first time finding Senior Life Wisdom, I warmly invite you to subscribe so we can walk this journey together, learning to live slower, to love deeper, and to keep our hearts soft no matter how the years may change.